Ashland Locke on The Young and the Restless, or Bobby DeFranco, we'll explain later, had quite the build-up before the guy even arrived in Genoa City. The character first appeared in the March 11, 2021 episode of the soap, played by veteran actor Richard Burgi, and he's definitely lived up to his reputation. But does the guy really have a future? Ashland Locke is a high-powered businessman from New York City, who has a wife, Tara Locke, and a son, Harrison. He came to Genoa City to do business with the town's heavy hitters as he arranged to sell his media company, Cyaxares, to the highest bidder. Billy Abbott and Lily Winters were eager to add the business to Chancecom, and Victor Newman enlisted his son, Adam Newman, to join him in a bid for the company. But then Victoria Newman stepped in to throw her own hat into the ring in an attempt to stop Victor from using Cyaxares as a weapon to destroy Billy. Kyle and Summer had an awkward introduction to Ashland. Sonia Fleming/CBS complicating things immeasurably is the fact that Ashland seems blissfully unaware that Harrison may not be his son. He definitely doesn't know that his wife had an affair with Kyle Abbott years ago, because based on his reputation, he would have handily destroyed both of them for their transgression. And while no DNA test has been taken to prove it, Tara did finally confess to Kyle that he is Harrison's real father. Ashland arrived in Genoa City and mistook Kyle for the hotel porter briefly before introductions were made. He then entertained offers from the three parties as he contemplated his decision. Ultimately, Ashland chose to sell Cyaxares to Victor and Adam, and left for New York with Tara, though not before witnessing a heated exchange between his wife and Kyle. When Ashland returned to Genoa City, he was enraged and it was clear that he and Tara were on the outs. He taunted Billy and Victoria about possibly selling them his company and attempted to back out of the deal with Victor, but suffered a heart attack. Victor forced him to sign a contract on the sale before he dialed 911 for help, and Ashland later was taken to the hospital where he was given a pacemaker. Ashland soon began growing closer to Victoria. Howard Wise/JPaStudios.com Ashland returned to Genoa City following Tara, who had left him after he confronted her about her affair with Kyle. Kyle revealed that the paternity test proved he wasn't Harrison's father, but Ashland vowed to fight for the boy he had raised with everything he had. Meanwhile, he found himself cozying up to Victoria, much to the dismay of her family. Eventually, Ashland confessed he'd been diagnosed with advanced small cell lung carcinoma to Victoria and then Tara and Kyle, adding he'd cut Tara out of his will. Victoria urged him to seek treatment as they prepared to merge their companies, but he continued to decline, even as his symptoms worsened. Concerned, Victoria invited Ashland to move in with her as their relationship continued to deepen, and she accepted his marriage proposal. As Ashland began treatment, not everyone believed he was really sick, and both Billy and Nick dug around hoping to uncover some secret that would derail the wedding. Ashland allowed Kyle to move to Europe with Harrison as long as he could maintain contact with the boy. With suspicions mounting, Ashland finally came clean and admitted that he'd changed his identity to Ashland Locke years ago but would give no further details. He even continued paying off a lawyer who was threatening to reveal the truth. But after Nick uncovered some information in New Jersey, Ashland finally told Victoria that he was really Bobby DeFranco and Ashland Locke was his friend who had died in a car crash. After the accident, he stole his friend's identity to escape his abusive father and start a new life. Stay tuned to YNR as Ashland's storyline continues to unfold. Ad block test.